see what the dining room holds for us. Ah, yes, see, she is here. She's alive with a shotgun and a very scary look on her face. Oh no, okay. Holy mackerel, and there's a piece of paper. So what do we see? You enter the dining room, a warmer and less humid room than the entrance. It's lit by small oil lamps, which still allow for large areas of shadow. You can see signs of struggle. To the left, you see a woman sitting on a chair. She stares forward with a fixed smile. She holds a hunting rifle in her tensed hands. Next to her, you see a table set for an upcoming meal. Finally, to the right stands a closed piece of low furniture. All right, maybe that's locked. So let's see where we're going to send our people. And if it is locked, we know we want to send James. He is our lock picker. So let's send James here. Who do we want to deal with scary woman? I kind of want to send Doggo. I feel like maybe if there's a sanity lost, he can dodge it. And then the meal, but should we send Doggo alone? Everyone's lost sanity. We're all down to 1 sanity. So if we take another sanity hit, we're going to be in trouble. Let's just send Doggo for now. We can always move people around. Let's see what we get. So Doggo's going to go try and befriend Crazy Lady. Ah. The young woman is visibly distraught and at her wit's end. You realize that she's about to do something stupid. Talking to her as nicely as possible might make her change her mind, but you'll have to be very convincing. 7 shields, that's the eye, the instinct value. We have to do it in less than 2 time units. All right, if Mary is on this space, she comforts her friend and gets 2 extra successes per roll. If you succeed, the young woman breaks down in tears and curls up in fetal position. We get 2 items. Otherwise, she commits suicide with the hunting rifle. Oh my goodness, 2 insanity for each agent that ends up covered with her blood. Do we try and save her? All right, we'll have to think about that. We could just let her kill herself. That sounds horrible. Of course, we're going to save her. Next run, send Mary. Good to know. Oh, this is a dead. The table is set and a large fish has been served. There's nothing to get here. And it is a lock pick. Ha! Piece of furniture is locked. You can attempt to pick the lock. If we do, we're going to take item 9. Okay. All right, so we have 2 time units to try and soothe her. So if we spend 1, Doggo gets to try. And remember, he only has a soothe ability of 1. These guys could move in and then they could attempt it. Okay, let's try it. Let's try and save her. I don't want her to kill herself. Okay, so we're going to spend 1 time unit. Doggo's going to try and comfort. Mary and Mountain Man are going to move in. And James. I think we're all in on this. I think we're all in. We're going to move James in. We can always go back and pick the lock later, right? Let's see if we can save her. To do that, we need 6 shields on here. Man, I wonder if we'll just end up with another ally. We probably don't need to save everyone. We have the captain already, but it's our first run through. So let's just give it a go. So Doggo's going to go first. He has a single roll for this. Yes, good job, Doggo. Okay, that was our first tick of the time. Our second tick, and now everyone's going to get to go. And of course, we have Miss Mary here, and she's on the space. She's going to get 2 extra successes per roll, which is great. She only has a comfort, or not comfort, sorry. She only has an instinct of 1. All right. Yes. So 2 extra successes, so that gets 3 from Mary. Come on, we're gonna save her. Doggo's gonna try again. Doggo did it! Oh, I'm so happy we brought Dog. He's the best. Okay, so she doesn't kill herself. That's the good news. So Mary went and Doggo went, all right? We've already spent the time, so we're gonna go ahead and poor James, we just sent him all over. He's gonna move back over here for now. And we might as well send Mountain Man, just in case James fails. But let's see what we get. Items 3 and 30. All right, was it worth it? Well, obviously we saved her life. I sound so haggard. All right, shotgun, no surprise there. And 30 is the one I'm interested in though. We do, okay, interesting. It is impossible to get anything coherent out of her as she clings to you like a leech. She sometimes mumbles incoherently while studying an object or a detail of the landscape, but falls into silence at the first sight of a threat. Occasionally, you perceive the meaning of her rumbling sounds, and they are troubling. You can ask her for advice using the same method you used when you saved her, and she will then allow you to benefit from the gift of prescience. Prescience? Foresight. Once per run, before you enter a location, after reading card A, that's that introductory card, and before placing your agent pawn, you may spend 1 time to look at a card of your choice in the panorama. Even a sealed card. Interesting. Okay. All right, so she's kind of an ally. We're going to be able to peek ahead at 1 sealed card once per run. I'm thinking this is going to be especially useful for locked cards, so I feel like she's going to go with Mary, right? They're good friends. So Mary's going to take her. And we're going to have to spend another time, time is so precious here, to try and unlock this. We're going to start with our lock picker, James. Let me pull him over here. I don't think we've really seen his card too much. He gains 3 instinct during a lock picking test, which is incredible because he already starts with 3 instinct. So that means we're rolling 6 dice here. Where can I put this? Maybe right here. And we need a success of what? 4. All right. Come on. Yes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done, James. I'm glad we took you along. We're going to pull up item 9. Haven't seen this one yet. Oh, what's this? Germany declares war. All Europe is in arms? Italy breaks the Triple Alliance. Interesting. The German ambassador, in the name of his government, went to the, I can't read it, an Minister of Foreign Affairs, a declaration of war. That's weird. Okay. No idea. That doesn't seem worth it. But okay, we'll give it to James. He picks the lock and finds an old newspaper. Is there a date on it? Not that I can see. All right. We burned a lot of time in this room. Don't know if it was worth it. So this is a room we might skip our next run. Shotgun, a newspaper, I don't understand what it means. And that's it. Okay. All right. I'll add that to my notes. Speaking of which, so we've done boiler room, captain, lounge, dining room. So kennel and kitchen is all that's left. Guess it's worth going. Let's go visit the dogs. Maybe Doggo wants to see how his people are doing. Spend a time unit, and let's set up kennel. Same as before, right? We have the little green token. Good old DOG here starts with it. We can only use it once. I'm assuming that's per run. So I think we're good here. Let's see what we find this time around in the kennel. The kennel is filled with the smell of sleigh dogs. The beast's yelping makes any conversation impossible. It's clear the animals haven't eaten in a while. You'll have to be careful not to end up as their meal. On your left, handwritten notes scrawled on papers are pinned to the wall. In the recess, the barking of dogs shows that humans aren't welcome. Well, we don't need a human. We'll do this. We'll send our people here. We'll send our dog here. Let's see. A list of feeding dates of no interest. Rawr. Nothing, frozen meat, seal meat, nothing, fish, frozen meat. Tears of a clown on Sunday. Someone has a sense of humor. But what does good old Diogi find? Your status as alpha male commands respect. The dogs gather around you and begin to exchange their impressions. The humans are going mad. The professor's assistant is more insane than the others, and he already was before the ship left England. Ooh. As far as the animals are concerned, he's the one who's responsible for the failure of the expedition. We haven't come across him yet. Item 20. Okay, the dogs are telling us, they're guiding us here. We're now looking for the professor's assistant. Pack of dogs. 5 magnificent sled dogs gather around you, barking in unison. They are terrified but determined to help you. No matter the cost, you're now accompanied by a pack of dogs. Place 5 tokens on this card. You can spend 1 to re-roll an action dice or 2 to get extra success on any test. When this card has no more tokens on it, discard it. The dogs are too exhausted to be of any use, but they don't die. It's exhausted, but not dead. Oh, Doggo is getting himself a pack. This is great. Okay, now I don't know if that was worth it, right? All we're getting here is a useless note and a pack of dogs. So next run, we may not pick up the pack, we'll see, but it doesn't take us any time to get this item, right? We don't have to interact with the cards, so that's the good news. So we are blowing through these rooms. Spend 1 more time unit, and there's only 1 place left to go, and that's the dining room. Okay, and then we're gonna be done. Remember, we picked up the key, so we can go back to the boiler room and hopefully open up more of the map here. Sorry, not dining room, we've been there. Kitchen. Kitchen is our last location. Last time, remember, this is where we found the fish. Oh, that's Creepy Dude. Creepy Dude. The fish with all the wiggly worms. Ooh, and we have some locked spaces. All right, so we can only open these if we have these tokens, the black and the yellow. We haven't found these yet. We could probably use our crazy friend if we want to break into one of these. But let's see what we can find, all right? Let's see what we can find. So the kitchen, this time around, the temperature in the kitchen is more comfortable than anywhere else on the ship. The room is perfectly in order. It looks like the current chaos hasn't reached here yet. To the left, a cupboard overflows with foodstuffs of all sort. In the middle, in front of an empty sink, a man smiles at you. That is not a smile. And a large food crate covered by a sheet occupies part of the right-hand wall. Now, last time this was the lockpick test. I'm going to assume, hopefully it's the same, so we're definitely going to send James over here. Crazy Dude. Ooh, let's send Doggo. Let's send the pack of dogs to deal with Crazy Dude. And should we send Mountain Man with him? Yeah, I feel like he might need some backup. Let's send the doggos there. Let's see what we can find. Okay, Mary finds. These are the expedition's food reserves. They are practically intact, but now's not the time to get groceries. You won't stay here long enough to get hungry. However, if Ray McKenzie is on this space, he takes item 21. Okay, he's the sailor we didn't bring with us. So we're not going to get anything here. Crazy Man, you recognize the musher. Oh, he speaks quickly, chopping out his sentences with sudden breaths. Hello, I'm going to get the fish left on the ice floe. Do you want to come with me? Without waiting, he continues. That idiot captain forbade us from drilling a hole in the ice, but that old geezer knows nothing about cooking. These fish are delicious. I'll have the entire crew take advantage of them, and maybe even give some to the dogs. Why not? His glassy gaze pitifully demands an answer. He begins to get agitated as you hesitate to give him a response. Ah, here's the option right here. If you choose to follow him, reveal black immediately. Otherwise, reveal, what do you call it, gold or yellow. Okay, we have a choice on this card. Well, not gonna lie, I kind of don't like the idea of following him, but we have one last card to look at before we have to resolve this. And this is James. Yep, our lock picker. Once the sheet is removed, okay, you can only choose one solution, and we know what's in here, right? There was the knife and a butcher's thing, and we're obviously going to have him pick the lock. So, how do we want to do this? Do we follow him, crazy man, out into the ice? Or not? I feel like if we don't follow him, it's going to be a fight. I feel like if we follow him, we might go crazy. Okay, either way, let's spend 1 time unit because we're going to interact with these cards. We're going to need 3 shields here. Let's just start with the easy stuff. Actually, wait. Let's not have James quite pick this lock yet. Depending on what we see, this lock picking may fall to a lower priority, right? It might be that, it might be whatever we pick here is going to influence this. So for this run, let's follow the crazy man. Let's see where he leads. Let's pick black and see what happens, right? Or should we spend her? Interesting. Ooh, once per run. After reading card A and before placing your agent pawns. Oh, never mind. We already placed our agent pawn. So next, I misplayed that. So we'll keep her for now. But I gotta remember that. All right, fight. If you choose to follow him, fight. Oh no! The musher's eyes begin to gleam as if a madness had taken over his body. He drools and his arms fold in an improbable way. He leaps at you while letting out squeaks, strangely similar to the noise made by chalk on a blackboard. Ooh! All right. So there's a lock symbol, and that means once we're here, we can't flee. So these two, Doggo and Mountain Man, are locked in battle at this point. They're going to fight. Oh, and we finally see a skull shield. So these work a little bit differently. We'll go over that in a second. If you succeed, move for free to another space of the kitchen. You can no longer move to space C. So this space gets locked. We aren't going to be able to open the card to see what would have been. All right. So we spent our time. Do we want him to pick? Well, let's start with the fight and see how it goes. If things go horribly wrong, maybe we can shuffle in James and Mary as needed. But for this fight, we have a shield, 6 shields and 1 skull. I'll just stick these down here like so. And the skulls are interesting. And the first thing that we're going to do is, whenever you have a line of shields, you always remove them from the left to the right. So we're going to clear off the blank shields before we get to this awful little skull shield. And basically this is like a retaliate. So even though we're attacking, as long as this little skull is in play, this guy's going to be able to retaliate and attack us back. So we're going to be taking some damage this turn. That's okay, because we got our 2 big guys. We got Doggo and his pack, and we also have Mountain Man. So let's start with Mountain Man. And Mountain Man, he's a pretty good fight. He's got a fight of 3. He's got 4 shields, so he's, you know, he's a strong guy. He can take some hits. And remember, he has adrenaline rush we could use. I think it's a little too early. And he's sporting the shotgun. So if we really need to, I suppose we could just shoot this guy. It's loaded with 2 shells. We can spend 1 shell to get 2 extra hits in combat. So we might have to pull that out here because this guy is pretty tough. So let me move these up here so I can see what I'm doing real quick. Interesting. I thought following him would not lead to the fight. All right. So he starts with a base strength of 3. And should we take a, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and use, yeah, we don't need a shotgun. Not yet. Let's see how we're rolling. So he's going to go ahead and take a swing. Ooh, all right. So he's going to take 2 hits off of the shield. And now we're going to look at the retaliate value. And to do that, it only triggers if you rolled a skull. All right. If this is a bit of blank, there wouldn't be a retaliate. So we rolled a skull. So we're going to add how many skulls we rolled plus the number of icons still in play, which is going to be a 2. And we're going to compare that to the character's skull, shield, strength, whatever you want to call it. His is going to be a 4, all right? And we're under the value. So we're going to get retaliated with 2 points of strength hit. That's okay. He's a strong dude. He can brush it off. We're gonna need to get a 4 skull in order to get a hit through on Mountain Man. So he's looking pretty good. Now Doggo's next. Doggo doesn't have any guns, but that's okay. He also has a strength of 3, and again, he also can take a 4 hit. So let's see how he does. Ooh, not as well as Mountain Man. So he takes off 1 skull. There's going to be a retaliate for 3. That's okay, because he can take a 4. So we've done a little bit of damage to this guy, and our big fighters appear to be okay. So now the question is, do we want to send in Mary and or James? Ooh, now Mary, she only has a fight of 1. She only has a skull value of 2. So it's a very high chance if she's in the fight, she's going to get creamed. So I don't think we want to send her in. Good old James, our lockpicker, he also has a fight of 1 and a strength or shield value of 2. So again, we probably don't want to send in. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave this as it is. We're going to go ahead and let James take his time to try and lockpick this, and we're going to leave our big fighters here to take down Big Baddie, all right? So James is going to spend his action to try and pick the lock. And of course, he gets an additional 3, which brings him up to 6. And he only needs a success of 3. Holy mackerel, James! What? Okay, so he whiffed it. He rolled a 1 out of 6 flipping dice. James, you're such a bum. All right, that's okay, because we're going to be here anyway, because we have to do this fight. So we're going to spend our time unit, and we're going to restart. We'll start with our attacks. And these dice are just evil. Okay. Mountain Man's going to go first. Goodness. He gets 1 hit. It's a hit back of 3, but we're okay. Unlucky. Okay, you guys are out. You guys are out. Doggo, it's your turn. Oh my goodness. All right. 1 is out. Hit back of 3, but we're okay. All we're doing now is burning time. James is going to try and redeem himself and pick this lock. Finally, James. Making me grumpy, my dude. And we get items 4 and 5. And that, I believe, was the knife and the something else. Right now, he's going to carry them both because he's not on the same space as anyone. Yep. So he'll hold on to these. Actually, for Mary's Mary has a shotgun. So I guess we'll send Mary here. We'll give Mary the knife. Why not for now? James will keep his hands on the cleaver. And then we'll spend another unit and we'll see if we can't finish this fight here. Again, finally. All right. So we remove both the shields and we resolve the attack. But man, that took a ton of time. We definitely do not want to do this next round. That was so not worth it. Okay. That was so not worth it because we don't even get anything for that. What a bummer. All right. All right. Well, good fighting, boys. Good fighting. Pete still has his gun, or sorry. Yeah, Mountain Man's got his gun. Interestingly enough, Doggo, you can carry only 1 item, but you cannot use them. So we can't give him any knives or anything like that. So I guess we're all weaponed up. We definitely don't need any more weapons at this point. We just need to solve the mystery. Okay, all right. We didn't pick this up. All we got were 2 weapons. I don't know if this room is worth it. Honestly, I don't know if this room is worth it. But that is it. We have totally explored the first level, all right? So we're going to move to a new location, spend some time. We're gonna head back into the boiler room. And the reason we're gonna do that is, I believe we now have that key that we needed so much. So I don't think we're gonna spend any time here. We're just gonna very quickly, oh, except someone must start here. Bummer. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just send Doggo because we know. I guess we pulled his body out, so I don't know how that would trigger again. That's interesting. And we're gonna send everybody else here. Flip them over, and we see this. Now we've already resolved this. So we don't really have to do anything. But it says if you own item 22, take item 25. And we now own item 22. That was the key that we picked up. We found this the first run through. We've got it. And I believe this is going to be our new map. So let's see. 25, is it? Yes, one location on the deck. Interesting. So that's gonna go here. It unlocks a single location. All right, let's do it. I mean, what else is there? We're gonna spend our time. We're gonna go to the new location called Location 1. Interesting, interesting. What do we find? Oh, it's airplane. Can we get out of here? Wait, why wouldn't they have flown off already? Ooh, closed. Ooh, blue. Okay, let's see what it says. The bridge is swept by the wind and snow. A biting cold stings your face and hands. The harsh light contrasts with the near darkness in the ship. The view is magnificent, but it might be best not to linger here. To the left, a large bank of fog covers the landscape barely a few hundred meters from the ship. In the middle, a mechanic, oh, I didn't even see him, is working on the engine of a small plane. He's sweating profusely, and you hear him curse despite the wind. Oh, we gotta talk to him. To the right, the ice floe extends as far as you can see. All right, so we have to talk to him. Oh man, is there something here that's gonna make me crazy? I'm gonna send Dog, because I'm afraid the fog's gonna clear and we're gonna see something that drives us insane. I feel like Mary's our sweet talker, and James, maybe he can help fix it? I don't know. And then Mountain Man's gonna take in the view. Okay. The mere sight of the fog bank makes you feel ill at ease. Its size and shape are strangely disquieting. Please, Doggo, don't go crazy. Take item 27. Oh, snowdrifts, location 3. All right, so this means, yeah, here. Oh, we can leave the boat. Ooh, is that a good idea? We'll find out. All right. Creepy snowdrifts, got it. Mechanic man. The mechanic turns around with a wide smile and asks you to help him fix his plane, which has been damaged by the cold. If you give me a hand, we'll be able to get out of here quickly. Everyone's going insane. I don't know about you, but I'm out of here. I won't be spending the winter here. Okay, Force Shields book learning. We sent Mary and James, so we have a chance on this. Seems weird we would just escape. Is this a trap? Probably a trap. Okay, the sun glints off an immaculate ice floe which extends as far as the eye can see. 26, is it more map? I'm running out of locations here, guys. It is, all right. Oh, another deck location. This is where we are now. Interesting, so we're gonna replace, all right, I see. So we're going to replace the where we are now, like this. All right, so the rest of the adventure looks like it's off the ship. Scary stuff. All right, well, let's try and take care of this mechanic in the plane. And I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous about this. Okay, but let's do it. Let's spend one time. Thunk. And let's see if Miss Mary can't help him out here. She's got a book learning of 3, and doubles count as triples for her. So let's see if she can't get lucky here. a 1. That's not great. But she has James with her. And James has a book learning of 2. Maybe he can make things better. No, oh, definitely no. Definitely no. All right. All right, we're spending another time. You people are killing me here. And we'll move everyone in. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess they could have used their movement to move in, and now everyone gets a chance. Mary's gonna try here. Oops, she has 3. Oh, Mary is whiffing it. Ugh. All right, James, take 2. He only has, we just keep switching out dice till we find 2 that like us. He only has 2. Yes, okay, James does it. James does it. So who took their turns? We got to keep track of our time purposes. Mary and James took their turns. All right, so we get to reveal this one. The pilot speaks to you. You want to leave this place using my plane? Go. It's your last chance. What in the world? He's kind of creepy, I'm not going to lie. The plane manages to take off despite the crosswind. The beginning of the trip is dreamlike as you fly over a monolith previously hidden by the fog. Then you hear strange noises from the engine. It hiccups and then stops. The plane glides for a few moments before finally crashing like a stone. The sabotage plane is your tomb. You are all dead. End of run. Read the mission failed time unit card. No, I knew it was a trap. I knew it. And I fell for it. No, we failed. And we finally found all the locations. Oh, this game is so triggering. Oh, it's Bob. It's Bob. He's mad at us again. All right, wait. Let me clean this up real quick. Oh, shoot. Now we got to return all of our items and do it all over again. But that's what the game is, right? Doing it over again. All right, Bob. Oops, this one goes. No, this was an item. Let's go back. All right, what does Bob want? Bob seems a bit annoyed, but mostly thoughtful. You've run out of time, sure, but you've mostly run out of common sense. Yeah, he's not wrong. The situation in the field is rather complex and actually quite dangerous. I suggest you recover your spirit and meditate on your mistake. Don't disappoint me. Okay, gosh darn it. We don't have any items in place. Shuffle them back. You have 30 units again. You can change receptacles. I don't think we want to. Kind of like James. Okay, well, maybe we'll check with the other guys. Who knows? And we have 30. We're going to reset to 30. I'm going to shuffle back all of the items. And we'll do what should be our third and final run because I feel like we got this. I feel like we know where we need to go. We know what we need to do. We only have like 2 locations left. It looks like getting up top to the ship where the ice stuff is where it's all going to go down. So hopefully we won't spend as much time underneath. Don't think we need all the weapons we got. Don't know if we need all the allies we got. I mean, we were really thorough this run, so I feel good about that. But I think next run, we're going to go for the win. We're going to go and try and complete this in one go. All right, let's go. Let's get set up for what should be, fingers crossed, our final run through of Expedition Time Stories.